About 2 years ago, I almost got into some trouble. I was traveling in Yosemite. I think I made some videos during my trip there, but on my way back, I made the mistake because a lot of times I'm not very fluent with geography of some of the places I like to visit to stargaze. I made the mistake of pulling off the road somewhere suspicious. I got pulled over by the police. The police explained that it was a common place for people to pull into that area at that time of the day to trade drugs. He asked me why I pulled in there, and I told him I'm from Washington State. I apologized for the misunderstanding, and he asked if he could search my car. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who say you should never let the police search your car, but I really didn't think I have anything to hide. And I didn't want to cause conflict. I'm a tourist, and I know my car. I don't let anybody else use my car, so I don't think there's any trouble with that. So I backed away from the car to let him search the car. The problem was that I used to live in my car, and I forgot that the rear passenger door can't really open without an avalanche of stuff just falling out of the door. And when the police officer reached for that door, I very nervously ran up to the door to stop him from opening, and he thought I had something to hide, and he handcuffed me. And fortunately, nothing was damaged when he opened the door, but it was nerve-wracking to me. And after I explained to him and how I camp out in my car when I travel, he eventually apologized to me. But it made me realize I need to get rid of a lot of clutter in the car. It was already uncomfortable to live in the car like that. Not to mention how much confusion it caused, and not to mention just anybody looking at it might just get the wrong impression of me. Right? It's bad enough that I get handcuffed. It's also equally bad if my boss or my girlfriend happens to peer in the back window of the car and has the wrong impression of me, that I'm dealing drugs or whatnot. And so I got rid of a lot of clutter as a result. And it really came in handy because right now we're dealing with COVID-19. I'm obviously moving from one place to another every month, it seems like. So it turned out well. If you've been following my videos all year long, I've been mentioning how I made some New Year's resolutions to clean up my diet because I had a situation a year and a half ago where I lost a job over compulsive eating problems. And I like to say that even though these two events that I mentioned, the losing the job and getting handcuffed, were unpleasant when they were happening, I like to think I wouldn't be as strong today if they didn't happen the way they did. And it goes to show that a lot of bad things happen for a good reason when we look back at it. I cannot think of an event that happened to me that was permanently bad. They all happened with very good reason, and with I think a higher power arranged them that way because they served a very good purpose. And I want you to remember that next time something seemingly bad happens. Thanks for watching.